Okay, so today is going to be a busy day. I've got a couple of meetings and also an event. The event is what I'm going to first, which is like an intimate breakfast thing with Makeup Forever. They usually do, like, you've probably heard me say, like, every year they do like this huge event. And last year I missed it. And this isn't their huge event, but it's an event. And I just don't want to miss it again. It's actually been quite a productive morning. Usually I get stuck on what to wear, but this morning I had enough time to figure that out before I even started getting ready. I don't know if anyone else does this, but it's much easier when I know what I'm wearing so that I can do my makeup accordingly. Like, I think I'm a very simple dresser. So if there's anything going on a bit more with the outfit, which probably looks simple to someone else, but for me it's like, oh, there's like a pinstripe going on, you know, then I keep it quite simple on the makeup, and some of you might think this is not simple, but I'm putting a cap on. Only because I just can't be bothered with, I'm just not liking my highlighted hair at the moment. I don't know what it is, I just think it's a bit too bright, so I'm going to put a cap on to cover this because I do want a toner done this week. It's just too bright for me, I think. So yeah, I am just kind of gonna cover it all up today. I also feel like when you've got a couple of like meetings, stuff going on, it's just kind of like much easier for me anyway to like have a cap on. I know it sounds silly, but obviously if they're like super important meetings, I'm not going to put a cap on. I mean, these are important meetings, but they're like, one's with my agent, so that's cool. I don't need to dress up for that. The other is a PR, but it's not like, you know, make or break deal or anything, so I feel like I can wear what I want. Now, I don't know if anyone else does this, but if I'm very specific about making sure everything is symmetrical. I don't do this on a daily basis, but if I know I'm going to be out all day and I want my makeup to especially look just clean, I take a picture, but I take it on the back camera, so I take it just straight ahead and then I have a look at it, and it tells me it shows me like whether anything needs to change. So like I can tell, okay, I need to definitely do this. So what's this side? So it's a bit low there. I'm just so OCD with my makeup about getting it symmetrical. Might not be a good thing, but I think it's mainly my brows that I do this for. Let me try this again. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Now, this is where it gets a bit OCD. I take a picture a little bit to the side because I want to check my brows there. I feel like when I do this to my brows, when I go a bit OTT like I have done today, what I mean by that is I'm being a bit overcritical of my brows. It doesn't happen every day, but they tend to get darker than usual. So then I just go over with a bit of powder. Just hope that it doesn't look so dark. What the hell? This always happens when I'm being a bit too kind of brow obsessed. Okay, so I'm just going to sort my hair out and then get changed and we can go. So I thought I would show you my outfit once I'm ready, and it really didn't go to plan. I mean, look, clearly the dining table was completely in the way, so you can see half of me. But we made our way out. We basically were on our way to drop Nico to boarding for the day. I don't like him being alone for so many hours, like a long period of time, because it's just not fair on him. So we dropped him at his boarding, where he absolutely loves it. And he does love the people there too, so he gets really excited when we drop him, and that just makes me feel better. So we headed out to an area in Dubai which always feels like it's the furthest place on earth. Everything to do with the creative industry is based here, and it's a really nice area, and it kind of makes it easier, to be honest. And I mean, look, it just looks stunning, doesn't it, no matter where you walk. So I have an event that I'm heading to first, which is for Makeup Forever. I'm so excited because I haven't seen the team for so long, and yeah, they had this like super amazing breakfast setup. I mean, look at this table and look at the food. That's Sanad. He's amazing. He's been with the team forever. That was no pun intended. I was so excited to catch up with everyone.
Okay. Nina, what about you?
Definitely coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Olivia, let's go.
I get very excited for just clients.
clients.
client
Hadil.
كيس ماني كيس ماني هو صراحة الصلاة من البداية الصباح تعطيني انرجي
Training. Okay.
وثاني شغلة انه ديل اكمل ديل يعني تجيني ديل اكمل.
So once we kind of caught up, which by the way, there were so many new faces, like I was like, okay, I'm just thankful and blessed to even be here still, because there was no one else from the original kind of team that they used to always invite to these events. So I just felt very grateful to be there. I was obsessed with the food, by the way, guys. Oh my God, it was so good. It was just, I have to go back and actually get it because they told me where it was from. I headed off then, got my little kind of like kit together that they gave, headed to Joe and the Juice. It's actually my first time at Joe and the Juice, and Bobby's always been telling me to try this place out, and I know why, I just didn't listen. I don't know what that is. When someone else tells you, you always listen. But anyway, I got there. He was waiting for me, getting on with his work on his laptop. I love the vibe of this place. It's definitely somewhere I'm going to come again. In fact, I don't know what I'm talking about because I've actually already been there a few times now. We had a meeting in here with my agent. I didn't really film that because we just had so much to get on with, and this is 100% me. Definitely depresso before my morning coffee. There's Bobby. I grabbed myself a little tuna, spicy tuna kind of wrap on the way out because I was super hungry again. I only ate half of those pancakes, by the way, so don't judge. So left, and now we're on the way to pick up Nico. Honestly, I cannot wait to see him. This day has been ridiculously long. So we're done for the day. All of the meetings are done. It's been a long day. It's 4 o'clock now. I haven't really had a chance to talk in between because it's been a bit kind of rushed. Yeah, it was a good day. I was meant to wash my hair today, so I might do that and just blow dry it roughly. So yeah, anyway, we're going to pick up Nico now. Yeah, but I've put like hair powder on to tone down the blonde, so I don't want to sleep on the pillow with that stuff on, so I just need to do a quick wash basically. But yeah, so gonna go pick up Nico now. I feel like we've only just dropped, it's gone by so fast, hasn't it, today? I feel like we just dropped him, now I'm picking him up. It's really weird. So this morning I had the breakfast with Makeup Forever. I was going to say Makeup by Mario. I had a breakfast with Makeup Forever. That was great. It was so nice to see the team again. It was really weird because I've been going to their events for years and years, and I'd say at least the last 8 years, right? Would you say it's been that long?
It's from JBL. So he went to his own life from JBL. That's what the picture was.
So that was like what, 9 years ago? Wow. So for 9 years I've been going to the Makeup Forever events, and when I first started going to these events, they weren't normal events that they invite creators to. They were like huge events that they spend so much money on, and they take you to another country, and there's like, basically they don't just they never used to pick influencers or anything. They picked actual working makeup artists, so professional makeup artists who have a client base and everything. And that was what was so nice about it, because everyone that they would have on board, you know, you're mingling with other professional makeup artists, which was great. And they haven't had after COVID, obviously, you know, loads of stuff kind of slowed down and changed, and I couldn't go to their last event that they had last year. But so I was adamant that I needed to go today, and it was very small in comparison. It was literally like in a room in their office, which their office is amazing. But they had like a really nice intimate breakfast. Did you see the pancakes? They were, oh my God, they were so tasty. So imagine this, they're thin pancakes, and in between you've got cream cheese, like the kind of cream cheese frosting you get on carrot cake, but it wasn't overly sweet. And then there's like chunky granola on top. So tasty. Yeah, so that was really good. But it was really nice seeing the team, all the same team, but the people they invited were different. So it was just new faces. It was really bizarre. At the same time, being the content creator, I was very grateful that I was still there. I don't know if this makes sense, but like when you've been doing this for so long, it isn't a nice feeling when you don't get invited to stuff, because that you used to always get invited to stuff. So, you know, the fact that I was still there was a really nice feeling, and I felt very grateful to be there. And it was nice to meet the other people as well. And it was really nice. I spoke to this girl who was like, you know, your YouTube videos have helped me to become a better makeup artist, and that was really nice. So I was talking to her, talking with the rest of the team. They're launching a new range which we can't actually talk about, but at the end of the month it's going to be released, and we got to try it, and it's amazing, and you're going to love it. After that, went and met Bobby, and we had a meeting with my agent, and had a good chat about what our plans were after the year and what we're going to be changing, all sorts. And then grabbed a quick sandwich, which by the way was amazing. Bobby recommended it. It's like a spicy tuna sandwich, which was so good because the bread was really thin and crispy, so it was like a nice lowish carb dish, and I love tuna sandwiches. So anyway, had that, and then went to the next event. Went to this like cafe to meet someone in the PR industry that I've known for a while. She's kind of like moved and created her own PR agency, and I had a quick chat with her about her new stuff, what I'm doing, and what's, you know, stuff that's coming up. But the coffee shop that I met her in is like, I just feel like there's so many cafes, not just here but in all, you know, different, even in the UK and the US, I'm sure. It's like sometimes they're a bit too bougie. They're a bit too kind of like, I just couldn't work in there. Not because it was so busy. It was very busy, but it's just so much noise, you know, like people talking, and I just feel like it was just one of those places where it's more about being seen there than it is about getting your work done. It was really weird. I don't know how to explain that. And gonna pick up Nico now. And I feel like I was just saying to Bobby, I feel like the day's gone by so quick. So yeah, let's go pick him up.